all you skincare addicts, it's Shundara. What is up, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you thumbs up this video, and make sure you're following me on my social media sites. So in today's video, we are going to talk about perfect fall moisturizers for combination skin and dry skin. So the first moisturizer we are going to talk about is e.l.f.'s Holy Hydration Cream. Now the Holy Hydration Cream will run you $12. It does have hyaluronic acid in it and peptide complex. What I love about this moisturizer is that it's thick, it's creamy, a little bit does go a long way. I like the fact that it works well in a 3-step skincare routine as well as a 12-step skincare routine. So if you're in between those type of steps in your skincare routine, I really think you are going to love this moisturizer. The only downside about it is it does have fragrance. However, they do have a fragrance-free version of it now. I love the fact that this moisturizer isn't going to break the bank. You're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck. I also like the fact that this moisturizer is very layerable, like I mentioned before, to the point where you can actually add an oil after this and an SPF and go about your day. It's really hard, in my opinion, to find a moisturizer that works with the SPF. So let's talk about a moisturizer that you could get up right away after you watch this video and go get from the drugstore. And it's Pond's Dry Skin Facial Cream. Now this is perfect for combination skin as well. Just if you have really oily T-zone areas, you may want to be careful because it could be a hit and miss for you, and it may break you out. Now this moisturizer will run you $8. It's a really basic moisturizer in my opinion. It's very heavy duty. I've noticed when using this moisturizer, it actually locks in a lot of my serums and essence to the point where I don't even need to slug, and I don't even need to use an oil at night. This is just a really good moisturizer. It acts like a face mask. I like the fact that I can use it with my humidifier and it isn't uncomfortable on the skin. I use this as a hand cream. Sometimes, you know, I'll buy a jar, and when I'm halfway done and I'm testing other moisturizers or using other moisturizers, I'll use this as a foot cream and a knee and elbow cream. This is a really good moisturizer for, you know, sometimes those areas you want to give extra attention to. It's really good for that. This moisturizer is heavy. It lasts all day long. I don't understand why Pond's sits at the bottom of the rack at Walmart and Target, like just sitting there. It's like, I guess that's why they keep it cheap, because they don't want to pay for shelf space. They too cheap for it, so they just say, look, we just gonna stay at the bottom so we could keep our creams very cheap. It's not going to give you your ceramides, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide. You can use serums for that. There are so many serums you can layer after you layer with your serums, especially if you're the type of person who spends a ton of money on really good serums and you just prefer cheaper moisturizers because you are that type of person. This will be a really great go-to moisturizer. It keeps your serums intact, locks them in. I personally prefer to use this at night as opposed to the day because there are certain times that this product can get sweaty on me. But overall, this is a great product, very underrated. And you know what, Pond's, you need to pay a little bit extra money to get to the second shelf so you don't stay at the bottom. What is going on, Pond's? Okay, you guys, so now we're going to get bougie and up the price just a little bit, not a lot, and talk about some fall moisturizers if you have dry skin combination and you want to spice up your skincare game. The first one being Naturium's Rich Plant Ceramide Moisture Cream. I do have a review on it. Honestly, I have a review on all these products I'm talking about. I just want to mention that. This moisturizer cream will run you $25. This is a very heavy duty moisturizer. It lasts all day long. It gives you the perfect slip. It has ceramides in it. However, I will say this, it depends on what you're layering it with. So if you are a person who likes to use hyaluronic acid and you have a very hydrating hyaluronic acid serum, you may not want to use this moisturizer. And it really depends on how much of your products you're using. So if you're using the amount that I use, which 9 out of 10, a lot of you aren't using the amounts that I'm using for your face, it may not be as heavy for you, especially if you're using like little tiny pearl size amount, because every time I turn around I see like Instagram video, a TikTok video, and someone's like taking a little dab like this and going boop, 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 boop. And I'm like, how is that helping? So if you are doing that, then this really doesn't apply for you. But if you're a person, you're really serious about your moisturizer game and you're doing more than boop, 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 then you will really enjoy this moisturizer. It's very hydrating. It's very heavy duty. It lasts all day. It's really layerable when you're using it with certain type of serum. So let's say you have a serum where the serum is very dry. It doesn't give you that hydration you need, but it works well in aiding or getting rid of certain skincare concerns you have, but it's just dry. It doesn't work well with your favorite moisturizer. I think you would enjoy using that type of serum with Naturium's moisturizer. I will say it does have shea butter in it. If you are a person you feel that shea butter can be too heavy for your skin, even though you have dry combination skin, you don't like that creamy thick texture of shea butter, so please be careful with it. But if, like I said, if you're doing this boop, 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 like real little dabs of it, this really isn't applying to you. But if you using like me, boop, 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 then this applies to you. So the next moisturizer we're going to talk about, it's really not a moisturizer. It's actually a sunscreen. But when I reviewed this sunscreen, I thought it was an amazing moisturizer. It just has so many butters in it, so many oils in it. I really enjoy this moisturizer slash sunscreen because I thought it was amazing. And like I mentioned, if you're a boop, 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 boop girl, meaning this is like dots over here like that, this does not apply to you because you're really not going to get the full benefits of this moisturizer slash sunscreen. So you may not even experience heaviness if you're doing that. Like I said, if you're like me, globbing it on, not too much of a glob, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. I hope you do. Then this applies to you. This moisturizer is slash sunscreen is very heavy duty. It lasts all day. It's the best of both worlds, meaning you can use your toners, your essence, your serums, lots of serums, and then finally apply this as your moisturizer sunscreen combo, and you're ready to go. I personally think it's underrated, but it is a great moisturizer. It is perfect for the dry weather. It's perfect for dry skin, combination dry, leaning, oil to oily skin. Like I said, if you're doing boop, 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 you're okay. That's about as much as you probably need. Black Girl Sunscreen. It's a really amazing product. Like, I love this as a moisturizer. I really want them to take this formula, take out all the sunscreen ingredients so I could wear it at night as a moisturizer. But you know, per Rihanna, it is trendy to wear sunscreen at night. You know, there was a lot of conversation in the summertime a few months ago about wearing sunscreen at night. Is it okay? Rihanna had that trended. So, you know, to each its own. I prefer not to have metallic taste in my mouth at night, so I like to just wear this in the daytime. But this is a really great underrated moisturizer. And I also want to mention this. It does not have a white cast, and it is a very velvety, silky, creamy product. It's a really great product, and it works well as just your one step of a moisturizer and a sunscreen. With that being said, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this roundup of perfect fall moisturizers as well as winter of 2020, because it's chilly, it's cold here, it's dry here. This is gonna be a long holiday season with us in the house, so make sure you're staying hydrated with lots of great moisturizers, and these are perfect for it. Let me know your favorite moisturizers in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you thumbs up this video, and make sure you're following me on all my social media sites. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye, you guys. Mwah.